The Democrat Party and mainstream media appear to have given a pass to Hunter Biden. The party hasn't spoken about the former vice president's son, who joined the board of a Ukrainian company run by an oligarch who also faced numerous corruption charges. One America's senior investigative reporter Richard Pollock has more.
When Hunter Biden, the vice president's son, joined the board of a Ukrainian company called Burisma Holdings, his business partner was Mykola Zlochevsky, an oligarch who also faced numerous corruption investigations. One American News has found that Hunter Biden knowingly entered into an unholy alliance with Zlochevsky while accepting a retainer fee of $50,000 per month. His company, called Rosemont Capital, ultimately collected $3.4 million from the oligarch. This controversy involves not only Hunter, but also Chris Hines, the son of former Secretary of State John Kerry. The two young men of powerful fathers founded an investment firm together. They didn't open offices in New York, as many investment firms do, but in the nation's capital, located near the country's political power. Joining Hunter on the Burisma board was another Rosemont executive named Devin Archer. Archer also is described as a close family friend of the Kerry family. Hunter's Ukrainian business partner was the target of multiple investigations by Viktor Shokin, the country's top anti-corruption prosecutor. As is well known now, Vice President Biden, Hunter's father, was able to get Shokin fired by threatening to withhold $1 billion in U.S. loan guarantees. Ukrainian prosecutors charged Zlochevsky he was able to secure a no-bid oil and gas contract for Burisma while he was also serving as the government's oil and gas cabinet minister under the now disgraced Ukrainian president Viktor Yanukovych. Hunter Biden's business partner was also a longtime communist. Zlochevsky had a similar gas cabinet post under the old communist dictator Leonid Kuchma. British authorities also investigated Zlochevsky when a French bank charged he was involved in money laundering of $23 million. Rather than stand trial, Zlochevsky fled the Ukraine and lived in exile for a number of years. Hunter Biden remained on his board until April of this year. Zlochevsky returned to the Ukraine last year after the government, bowing to Vice President Biden's pressure, dropped numerous investigations into Burisma. Zlochevsky's boss, former President Yanukovych, also fled the Ukraine and is now living in Russia. The Ukrainian government has issued an arrest warrant for Yanukovych, and they're charging him with high treason. As former Vice President Biden publicly bragged last year, within a half an hour of threatening the new Ukrainian president, he was able to get Shokin fired.
I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting $1 billion. I said, you're not getting $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
And today, Burisma is still operating as one of the Ukraine's largest independent gas and oil companies. One final footnote to this story. When Zlochevsky was in exile, fighting the Ukrainian government on corruption charges, he hired a defense attorney named John Barretta. Who is John Barretta? He's a former Deputy Assistant Attorney General for the Eastern District of New York who served under President Obama's Attorney General, Eric Holder. For One American News, this is Richard Pollock in Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.